Fraudsters cloned official government sites, hoping victims would apply there by mistake, allowing them to then claim the money in the victims' names. The scheme forced one state to shut down its website for a week. Fraudsters moved quickly and intercepted prospective applicants by cloning the state's official. When users entered their data into the fake site unwittingly, it was the fraudsters and not the government hat. Scammers then took the data, including things like name, address, employer information, tax details and bank details, and then used it to apply for the money themselves on the real website, albeit with different bank details. Read more. What's in Germany's emergency coronavirus? A state prosecutor's office told German news agency PA last week that it was suspected the scams were being run by a professional criminal organization that appeared to cross national. To protect from fraud, PA Court announced that tax officials would now check the applicant's data and compare it with the state's official information. NRW is not the only state to have been affected. On Friday, Hamburg, Berlin, Saxony and Bremen reported similar cases of fraud with their state aid websites. Europe-wide scams. Last month, the European law enforcement agency Europol warned that criminals were taking advantage of the coronavirus emergency, doing everything from selling counterfeit products, impersonating health workers and hacking computers. As many citizens do their jobs online, self-employed individuals and small businesses in Germany will again be eligible to apply online for coronavirus-related state emergency aid in North Rhine-Westphalia. NRW criminals have quickly seized the opportunity to exploit the crisis by adapting their modes of operation or developing new criminal activity. Europol Executive Director, Catherine de Boll said Europol's report found that the top illicit activities were cybercrime, fraud, counterfeit and substandard goods, and organized property crime. JCG/MSH, AFP. Every evening at 18:30 DW's editors send out a selection of the day's hard news and quality feature journalism. Sign up to receive it directly here. Europe's largest economy has taken a hit from the coronavirus outbreak. 2020, Eurozone finance ministers broke off talks and measures to address the effects of the coronavirus pandemic on national economy. This is no ordinary EU drama, DW's Bernd Riegert writes. This time, there is much at stake. 08.04 2020, Berlin has vowed a robust response to a health emergency when the country takes over the EU's rotating presidency in July. Foreign Minister Heiko Maas also called for the strengthening of the WHO and vaccines. 12.0 The state's economic ministry said on Friday, 2020, German authorities have decided to reimpose controls on the nation's borders with France, Austria, Denmark, Luxembourg, and Switzerland. Commuters would still be allowed to travel. Follow DW for the latest. Tricksters posing as police officers have been arrested in the German city of Cologne. Police in the city say a con trick seeking to rob seniors of their savings has been going on for years and is prosecutor suspect foul play in tests on two types of diesel engines. The probe would make Mitsubishi the latest manufacturer in an ongoing set of scandalous emission applications had been halted shortly before the Easter holiday, when it was found that thieves had made a copy of the website which they were using for fraudulent activity. NRW Economy Minister Andreas Pinkwart said the process to receive the aid would continue to be digital and that the money would be paid out next week. As the coronavirus lockdown began, the German government swiftly approved a total of €50 billion, $382 billion, for rapid support to the self-employed and the smallest businesses with 10 or fewer employees. Read more. Coronavirus, what are Germany's updated lockdown measures? Website cloned. Pinkwart had promised that the emergency aid would be as simple, lean and unbureaucratic as possible, insisting that the office would not accept print